We would like to look at doing a local install of a Bible in the Get Bible extension. To install a Bible, you'd go to Install Bibles. We would obviously recommend that you'd rather use the Get Bible list of Bibles since they are in the public domain. Permission have been granted to use them for installing the Bible. If you're going to install a local Bible, then do realize that the responsibility of copyright and all that is completely up to you. We can in no wise be held accountable. So the normal way would be to select a Bible from this list and to install it. Okay, to do a local install, there needs to be a few changes. First of all, we go to Options. Then we go to the Global Settings tab, and we see that it says here Selection Option, and we change that to Local. And we see that it's got a local folder which will be targeted. Now, I'm going to show you in CPanel's File Manager view how to create this folder and where to create it. So let's go to CPanel. If you have CPanel open, you'd see that I'm in the public HTML folder, and I've created the folder right there. So in the same folder as your administrative folder or as your libraries, media, you should be seeing all these other folders, and then just create that folder in the exact same folder. Okay, let's go inside of that folder. You see that it's empty. Now the next part would be to upload the Bible file, and here it gets a little bit complex, but I'll try to explain the best way I can. Let's go get a Bible translation from the GitHub Get Bible repository. So it's github.com/Get Bible. You could also reach this area if on Get Bible you click on the little GitHub icon, and you'd see that there's a tab here called Bibles. This is the one place where you can come and download the different translations. The other place would be on Get Bible. Let's go there. It's this link here basically, getbible.net Bibles. It's a fairly similar list of Bibles. Okay, we will need to select one that is not there yet on the website. Okay, we will take this Arabic translation and click Save. Okay, we've downloaded that. Let's go back to the settings pad. We've set it to use local install. We set the folder to the correct name, and we can now click Save and Close. Since the folder on the server is still empty, it would say that there shouldn't be, or well, it should say that there isn't any available versions. So let's go upload that version that we have downloaded. So we'll click Upload, Browse. Okay, I would like you to look closely at the naming convention of this file. You'd see that there is 2 underscores here, and there's 2 underscores there. The language name is the first part before the first 2 underscores. Then the translation name is the second part. It has separation between its names with 1 underscore. Then you have the last section. I see there is a third one, third underscore. Sorry, I missed it, but it's there. The third part is the abbreviative of the translation. Be sure to use an abbreviative that is not already allocated to another translation. Then the last part is the direction of the text, the direction it should be read, from left to right or from right to left. And it must be in capitals, RTL or LTR. And that is the naming convention of the file. To know how the text file should be structured inside, I mean by that the format of the text inside the file, you need to open this file and study it and make sure that the Bible is set in the exact same way. If it is not set that way, it will not install and it will give you an error. So the format of the name, as well as the format inside of this file and how the scripture is presented inside of the text file, is as well important. I'll quickly show you what I mean. Okay, I've opened the file in Notepad, and you'd see that it's got the name, then it has two pipes, then it has the the chapter number, then it has two pipes, then it has the verse number, then it has two pipes, and then only it shows the scripture in the line. And so it does for all of the verses one by one. And that is the format that it must use. Okay, now let's upload this file to the server. Simply click on it and click open. It should say complete when it's fully uploaded the file, and you can click on this back to home. We now have the file in here. If there is other XML folder here, you can ignore it. Since this is what Get Bible would create, it needs this folder to install these files, and it will update this folder whenever you would add any text here that wants to be installed. If this is not being created, there is a server setting that might prevent it from writing to this this folder that you've created. Make sure that this folder has writing permissions and everything in place for this user, and that this folder does get created, as well as the files inside of it. Okay, especially this file. This one would come here when there is not any scripture in the folder. Now let's go back to our install view on Get Bible's extension, and let's refresh the page. You'll see that now it has that translation available for installation. So we can click on it and say click install Bible. This may take a while. Upon completion, if you've only uploaded one a translation file, it most probably would say all available Bibles are already installed, because none of the Bibles in that folder needs installation anymore. And it will tell you that the Bible has been installed successfully. If you reload this page, it should only give you this orange notice. So to install others, you'd need to again upload the actual text scripture to that specific folder that you've created. That is all it takes to install a Bible from a local folder. I hope this is helpful. Thank you for watching.